Ciao a tutti. Can you hear me now? Okay, guys, can you hear me now? Tutto bien? Can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Someone tell me something. Can you hear me now? Guys, can you hear me? Ok, va bene, si sente. Ok, va bene. Sentite anche audio di...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your MC for the evening, Bob Ciccarello.
Let's go! Let's go.
All right. How we doing, Columbus?
Nice, nice.
Man, it is great to be back and in full force for anybody at the Expo today. As you see, a lot busier than it's been in the last couple of years. Of course, we had that COVID nonsense to deal with, but all that in the past now, and you can see we are back in full force here at the Arnold. Lots of new vendors, lots of new sponsors, a little bit bigger. They made the aisles a little bit bigger. Don't know if you guys noticed, but a little bit easier to get around. And of course, we had a lot of the champs kicking around the Expo. I did a little seminar thing this morning with Jay Cutler and Ronnie Coleman himself.
Ochiko, what time is it in Nigeria now? Here is about 1:07. So tell me what time is it in Nigeria so I can tell you. I think it's going to be in an hour's time. That's when the prejudging for the men's division is going to be. So right now it's about 1:07. So I think it's going to be around 2 something. So that's what I think, but I don't really know because they are really fast at the Arnold. Okay, we have the same time. So I think it's going to be in an hour's time. So 2 something, from 2 o'clock to 2:30. That's when the prejudging is going to be.
Folks host some of the best invites around. So this isn't a gigantic show in terms of numbers, but a very select in terms of who they bring here and who they invite to the Arnold. So the athletes are lined up and ready, folks. The judges are seated and in place. The only question left is fans here in Columbus. Are you ready?
Bob does. We are ready, man. Let's go.
You're definitely ready. I like that. Come on now, we got to do a little bit better than that, folks. These athletes are all the way in the back. They've been getting ready all year for this special moment to get on this stage. The big man himself, Arnold, is in the house. Of course, we'll see him a little bit later in the program. Always a pleasure to see the governor back in action on this stage. This is a show that he actually won.
Greetings from Italy.
In 1970, in the early 70s with Jim Lorimer. He's looking down from above here. We just lost him.
I will try to show you later for the men's and the classic, but for now I can't because I don't want to get banned and stuff like that, because last time for the Olympia I got a strike from my channel and I don't want to risk it. But if I can get maybe 1,000 people or more than 500 people watching my stream, I swear I'm gonna do it right away. So let's like this video so that YouTube can push this video out to more people, and let's see what we can do. Okay.
All right, folks, for those that were at the prejudging, you saw round 1 of our Fitness International. That is the 2-piece round. That is worth 1/3 of their score. Tonight, the finals routine worth 2/3. That, of course, gets combined, and we'll see who our winner is a little bit later in the program. So let's get right to it, everybody. Your first competitor from Woodstock, Georgia, Kristen Pope.
Fitness International. Oh, they have the ladies. Oh my God. They have the ladies right now. They have the Fitness International. I don't know why the ladies have so much categories. This
Kristen Pope now
fitness
going to work.
international ladies,
Janet,
they
it's a
don't.
good or a bad
I
thing to
don't
be the
know.
first one to
Like
come
I
out.
think
You get your routine over with.
I'm
You
sorry
get
to say, but I
get it
think
done
it should
quick.
be
But you
wiped
also have
out.
to
I
kind of
don't know
warm up the
why.
fans and warm up the judges.
I'm not a big fan.
Absolutely. I'm sure the nerves were just, she's ready to get out and expend this energy. It's nerve-wracking to be the first one, but at the same time, it's kind of good because then you're done and over with.
She is a member of the USA National Olympic weightlifting team. Kristen Pope out of Georgia.
This is her debut, too, so I'm assuming there's a lot of nerves that come with that as well, trying to impress such a big crowd.
What's the length of the program? Do you know? Is it 2 minutes?
I think it's 2 minutes.
Is it
Yes.
2 minutes? Okay.
Maximum 2 minutes.
Max 2. Okay.
And with every routine, they have to have these
So
four
you guys
mandatory
think is
moves.
gonna
You'll
win
see
the
them all
classic
do.
physique
A push-up,
tonight
high
or
kick,
the open?
straddle hold, and side split.
I feel the open.
Oh,
Oh, she fell down.
Just got to keep going.
Yeah,
As
Played
she
it off,
is.
right
she
into
played
it.
it off well.
Like nothing ever happened.
I feel
gotta
like
keep
the
doing that.
open is gonna be between Nick Walker and Big
she
Ramy.
got everything covered.
I think Big Ramy is here for the win.
Yeah, and sometimes when you make a little mistake and you move on like nothing ever happened, most of the time, most people don't catch that.
Right.
They don't even notice.
Give it up for Kristen Pope.
So one small bobble there in the middle for Kristen Pope.
There are a lot of
Your
people
next
today
competitor, please welcome from
at the
United
Arnold.
Kingdom, Michelle Freda Menza.
All right, Michelle is one of the athletes that everyone in this panel was looking forward to.
Wow. Came out with a bang.
Not wasting any time.
Sure.
I always try and guess what the themes are. I don't know if I can see a theme. I see just more a nice outfit. Is there a
Yeah,
theme here,
sometimes
Janet?
I don't think that everyone has a theme, that they can just put something together and make it very elaborate and just outstanding. I love the red.
Yeah, I'm tired
How long does it
Very
take?
powerful.
of this.
How long does it take to
fitness
choreograph something like this? Or does she
stuff.
have someone that's working with her?
I believe these girl fitness routines take months and months.
How much
able
do
to
they
practice
win
and
for
be
these
able to
fitness
hold the
videos? Like,
moves
I
that
would
they
love
need
to know,
to.
man.
And you'll find ways to like improve it, make it better.
Remember,
It's really
Todd,
late
earlier
here.
we were talking about. Sorry, Janet.
I'm
We were
tired,
talking
bro.
earlier about can you guess?
I
what
have to
someone
stream
did
tonight
before?
for you
Here's
guys.
someone who's a gymnast previously, and you kind of see it in her routine.
Yep.
Everything's very crisp, very powerful in her moves.
And a cheerleader.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
those crisp moves with cheerleading
Yeah.
as well.
You can see it kind of in her routine. She's got that.
I also
Cheer
guess
mentality.
that she might be related to Michael Jordan because the way she's working the tongue. You know, Michael Jordan. She always has the tongue out.
I think that's a fitness.
It's
thing.
a Jordan thing, yeah. But this is, I mean, I like to think, Janet, and correct me if I'm wrong, it reflects a lot of her personality.
Oh,
in their routine.
absolutely. I love that the routines are so different and it shows their individuality, a little bit of, their own individual flair. And that's what makes each routine so unique.
She is covering some territory.
There's no nerves there. This is her.
She was definitely ready.
That's her debut, but she looked totally comfortable.
Please welcome your next competitor from New York, New York, Jacqueline Baker.
How many?
Okay,
I don't know how many
professional dancer, Jacqueline, for 10
fitness
years prior to
international
competing, so
competitors are
that's how
there.
that translates here.
Jacqueline was third here last year behind Ariel and
Came out at second for prejudging 1 and 2,
Yeah.
along with Ariel. We'll have to see if this fitness routine is going to compare and blow out of the water compared to the posing routine. Her physique was very comparable. But again, that was only 1/3 of the scoring, and the fitness routine is 2/3.
I feel like we're seeing a level up here in
Yes.
execution compared to what we saw.
You can tell
Yeah.
she's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah. Very comfortable, very crisp.
Extremely
everything. Yeah.
flexible.
Yeah.
Gracefully at the same time.
Yes. Yeah, she's making it look easy.
Yeah. It's kind of like telling a story.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. I don't really know though. I think this girl is good, but I don't really know anything about the women's division. To be honest with you,
with her routine. She's got a great physique. Great
so I don't really know anything about the fitness.
Wow.
I just got into
I love how
bodybuilding
fluid and graceful she
some
moves
years
on
back,
stage.
but I've been concentrating my attention to the men's part of it. So I need to look into more women's bodybuilding, like because think I'm really ignorant when it comes to
professional dancer.
women's
Yeah, I was
bodybuilding
gonna
because
say,
I don't know anything
combinations
about
are just-
fitness.
definitely in the running for women's title
International
tonight.
bodybuilder.
She's not
I
giving
just
her
saw
that-
the
she's
ladies
not
for the
giving her
wellness
a
today,
make it
and I
easy
saw
No, that's a great.
the rest today. So
What Ariel's going to do to
That
top
was
that.
beautiful.
Nice.
Very graceful.
yeah, she
Great
did all
smile
right.
too.
I almost clapped for
Your
her.
next competitor from Wetumpka, Alabama. Please welcome Tiffany Chandler.
Also a former gymnast.
See, I think we're going to have a theme here. This is kind of where she's got like an old school gymnast outfit on.
Like a,
She's got like an 80s theme.
I was gonna say
going
there's
on.
a ladies thing going on.
Yeah.
We got the
Or 90s.
Reeboks.
It's more like a breakdance outfit.
Yeah.
Oh my!
With
Oh, here we
hip-hop,
go.
A mix of hip hop.
Okay, that's what I would do too.
I got to get you an outfit like that so you can rip it off next year at the booth.
Now, this does remind me of I once did competitive cheerleading, and we had music similar to this with the upbeat
Right.
movements, and I can see that in her routine.
Well, I don't really understand
High
this
energy for
fitness
2 minutes.
Olympia.
How much
Since
do you think
I don't
high
really
energy
understand it
influences the
though,
judges? Jen?
because I just see people jumping around. Like
it
I don't know
really-
what the
it
criteria
draws them
are
in,
for the
you know,
fitness.
it forces them to pay
Female
attention. It really draws their
international.
attention to them.
What is it called?
I
Like
think
I
that's
don't know.
very
I just see
important as
people
a competitor. If you want to compete,
jumping
you want to be
around,
able
so
to
I don't really
draw,
know, man.
keep the judge's eyes on you.
I think routine-wise, she's better. She's faring better in this
Tired.
round.
I
than she
think
did
I
in
need
her,
coffee now.
physique round.
I agree. I
think
think
I
this
need
is very
coffee, man.
fun, entertaining,
Yeah, she had a little bit of trouble in her physique round, but I feel like she's
lots of energy here.
she's great here. Great balance, strength.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh wow! And how much do the judges react to how the fans? Because I think the fans are enjoying this.
I don't think
Well,
I don't. I
they
think
don't-
it's almost.
Sì, Andrea, io
subconscious
non
thing.
capisco
I don't
niente,
think
però
the
non
judges
voglio
kind
dire
of
le
train
cose
not
che
to
magari uno si
communicate that
sembra
necessarily to the audience.
maschilista o
Maybe
sente,
subconsciously.
capito? E quello non sto dicendo niente, però non capisco niente, sinceramente. E soprattutto
We have a former D1
questo
cheerleader.
fitness, te lo giuro, secondo me i soldi devono
we
usare
do.
i
No, I
soldi
thought
per fare
Allison Kramer had a
altri
great physique. I remember her from this
divisioni.
morning.
But it's
She was
okay.
a little bit
Who am I to
less
judge?
conditioned
It's
than the
not my
others,
money,
Jacqueline and
man.
Ariel. But I think they have her in the 3 or 4 spot.
Yeah, I was saying,
Yeah.
thinking 3.
Yeah. See if she can pick it up, make up some ground in the routine here. So we're seeing a cheerleading theme, I take it. Is that what we're saying? Or is that what it looks like to you?
It is. I can definitely tell there's elements of that, the cheerleading movements.
I just mean the outfit with the. Isn't that kind of a cheerleading outfit, or am I off on that?
Yeah, it's
It
gonna
almost
be
looks
really,
like a
really
wrestling
hard
outfit
to,
to me.
to
Yeah,
go
I
through
like
all
it.
this
Boots,
women's
yeah.
division before we get to men. Like I think the men's are
And
gonna
you got
be
to
the
make sure that they are
at the
very
end.
secured and have a good stretch and move
I'm
with
hungry.
you, so you don't have any wardrobe malfunctions on
Malfunctions.
stage. That could be the worst nightmare to have.
A lot of bikini bite. Does he still use
Eccoci.
She's got great energy. She was 5th place here last year, 6th place at the Olympia that just passed.
Sì, Andrea.
I would love to know the
Non
meal
so
that they ate
quanti
before this.
divizioni c'è,
I was
forse ci
asking you
sono
that earlier
3,
today. You
categoria
made
3 o
what
4,
you share
categoria
that you
prima
like a
di
good home cooked burger.
I know a lot of, I
finale
know a
di
lot of competitors. I don't know
Classic,
if
poi alla
females do,
fine
but I know a
c'è
lot of competitors after
anche il
prejudging
Men's Open,
will do burger and fries.
Really?
poi
Yeah, usually
c'è
some type of liquid. Now I'm assuming they do a lot more liquid
the
to get
awards
hydrated for
shows.
this, but would they do something like a burger and fries post prejudging?
So I think fitness is a little different compared to the other divisions like bikini and wellness and figure, because with those divisions you have to hold that shape.
That's
and
right.
Conditioning, and with fitness it's not necessarily that round judge of rounding is over.
Yeah, it's done. Yeah.
So
yeah,
they could possibly eat much more.
sure.
What you don't want to do is a routine with a full stomach.
Oh, right. I would be
So-
going right after prejudging and eating right away to make sure that I have some time to digest the
yeah.
food and be
Yeah.
able to move.
Yeah, food malfunction would be right up there with a wardrobe malfunction if you got out there. And, oh,
So
She definitely
invece
keeps
sto
up the
guardando
energy.
un bodybuilder
this is a
show
nonstop
e
program
sto
from
mangiando
tomorrow on out of Ontario,
Callout,
Canada.
pensa.
Lots of energy. Good routine.
Canada Zone, tomorrow, Vaughn. Our next competitor coming all the way from Finland. Please welcome Mina Pujolati.
We talked about Mina this morning. She's a little bit one of the bigger girls, a little bit wider across the shoulders, a little bit more muscle. She was a former power lifter. I'd like to see how that translates into her routine. Got a motorcycle theme going. Is that what that is?
Oh, look at this.
It is common to see the athletes use props
Yeah.
during their fitness routine. I think that's very cool.
Got the hard rock.
I'm loving the outfit.
I love the music. It's got a little bit of a change up from dance music.
High energy routine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's also very powerful. You can see.
I'm just seeing like a bunch of women doing some flips and jumping. I don't know the end goal of this fitness. Like I've never understood
She's competed
the
on
fitness
the
category.
here at the Arnold
Like
Classic
what
for the
are
past
they
2
meant
years.
to do? Because everyone is doing something different.
We'll see if
Everyone's
this routine
doing
can help
something
move her up in
different. So
placing.
I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm with
man.
Fuad. The music is, I mean, she's got a nice mix going here.
Yeah. It's a nice change from the
Got some Led
dance
Zeppelin.
music.
You got,
and
yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
The one thing I have noticed about her routine is she's very, very good with the strength moves, but not as fluid and graceful as, say, Jacqueline is with the acrobatic moves.
So you noticed she did a move on the prop. I wonder if that's to an advantage compared to doing your moves on the
I
carpet.
think it's just more noticeable. I think it's like
Stands out
maybe her
more.
high. Yeah, it stands out a little bit.
Back on the bike.
I feel very drawn into this routine. The
telling
music.
you, it's the music.
Yes.
Good.
All right, Mina Pujolati.
All right, we got Ariel next.
So the defending champion will be the next to
Yeah.
take the stage.
Our next competitor
That's
is
right,
from
but-
Deerfield Beach, Florida. She is your reigning, defending Fitness International Champion. Please welcome Ariel Kadar.
No, fai bene. Perché non lo so. Anch'io.
There's something going on there.
Oh boy.
Because sono in tanti pure, sono in tanti. They are so
Alright, I'm in.
much. Like how many? I
Alrighty.
think they're
I think
about
we're looking
11
at
or so.
an
I'm
AI
like,
theme. What are we looking at here?
I
Yeah,
hope
kinda.
Andy Mr. Olympia as
Ron, or
well
is it-
next year. Like some
We'll go
divisions
forever.
get caught. Like for the men, I hope the 212 gets off. Like if a 212 Olympian can compete with the Open Olympian
Extremely,
and win,
like,
so
the
why do we
strength
have the
and
division of
gracefulness of
212
her
for the
moves.
men? That's just what I
Come
think.
on.
You pensi
I haven't seen
se
Seth
uno
earlier
dei due
today when I
12
saw
può
Dennis James was down in
gareggiare
the
con
lobby.
Open e vince,
Impressive.
tipo Hadi Choopan è venuto da
BJ.
2-12, Davis Lansford che è arrivato secondo e è venuto da 2-12.
Would
Perché
you say
abbiamo
this is
quello
similar to
categoria di
last year or
2-12?
No, last year she had the
Tipo
Terminator.
anche sulle
Yeah,
donne
yeah.
bikini
So this is,
figure,
music sounds
metti
I
solo
think it's going to
2,
build up though.
massimo
Last year
3
was, I think,
divisioni
pretty
e
high energy from
basta.
the start.
Non ti interessa tutte queste altre divisioni.
this is ominous. Wow.
Yeah, so the,
It's
got
It's
the
very
dramatic,
intense.
Yeah.
the dramatic cinematic music there.
And the outfit is gorgeous. I love how much it sparkles.
Definitely a master class in showmanship.
The strength is outrageous.
Can most guys do a handstand?
Like who? The
Not like
bodybuilder?
that.
No.
Not like that. That
Kai,
For body
Kai
strength.
Green's the only bodybuilder I've seen do a handstand like that.
strength to weight ratio is ridiculous here.
Anch'io
Oh wow.
spero
I
non
think
dovrò
Ariel did
incontrare.
enough to win
Yeah,
another
that
title.
was
You're defending.
That
I don't know if I
And
agree.
dominating.
pretty dang good.
I think I disagree with you, Dennis.
Well, yeah, well, yeah, that's that,
And your final competitor.
That's why we bring Fu out here,
From
just-
I'm just very
Canada.
disagreeable.
yeah.
Please welcome Tara.
So Tara gets to follow that up. We're back
This
to the
is-
high energy.
Tara's international debut. First time to the Arnold stage.
She has a dance, soccer, and Muay Thai background.
Wow.
She got some height on that jump.
Tara Plum is the last competitor to go in the routine. Remember, this is 2/3 of your score.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
It's effortless.
It's almost like the long limbs make it look
Yeah,
make it
I was
look
gonna
nice.
say,
She
one
is
of the
one
taller.
of the taller
Yeah.
competitors.
This is definitely her strong suit compared to her physique round. She's got great energy and great routine.
Her movements are very clean. I don't know if they're maybe a little too safe.
The moves, you mean?
Yes.
She's showing a lot of strength, but maybe not a lot of high degree.
I hope I don't sleep before the finals and the judging of the men. Like,
All right, give it up for Tara Plum.
Well done.
Well done, Tara.
Again, I think
All right,
Ariel
folks,
did
you've
enough.
just seen 9 of the best
I
fine,
was
electrifying action that you can ever get on a main stage in the IFBB. Some of the best pros in the
I
world.
want to remind you that the pay-per-view is sponsored by Celsius. We have High Tech sponsoring the pay-per-view as well. And of course, Mutant is the title sponsor of the Arnold Classic. That's Dennis. That's Fuad. That is the lovely Janet Leug. I'm Todd Harris. Glad to have you with us. All right, guys, that was Fitness International. Put you on the spot. Janet, who do you think won that?
oh, now they're done with the fitness international, so we have to think about the next division. I think it's going to be a female division as well. I think they got 4 to 5 divisions for the female. So
I couldn't turn away.
Some of the
I-
highlights. This was Michelle, and she, wow, intensity.
Michelle looked very confident on stage. That's what I liked about her routine.
So
This is, Kristen Pope got things started
now the
off.
finals of the fitness model
Yeah,
are
we saw
done.
some interesting
So I think
routines.
right now I
Keep
think
going
we're
back
gonna
to
get
aerial.
bikini,
And
after the bikini I think we have the wellness.
Disagrees with me. I think she did enough.
After the wellness, I think we have
in order to beat the
the
champion,
men's division.
out.
Yeah,
I'm not sure that quite happened.
I didn't see anything that would knock her out.
I'm
from
gonna
that.
be disagreeable just to be disagreeable. I think last year's routine. We talked about this originally. You kind of got to match what you did last year. I don't know if her routine this year was as good as last year, and Jacqueline was really amazing.
But however, that was
I think that we got the
again,
wellness.
2/3 of the scoring. But how well they did in the first round, I mean,
Like
Ariel
the
did have
wellness ladies are
one of the best
really
physiques out there.
Definitely, yeah.
nice
All right,
though.
we are quickly changing over to Wellness International, as the ladies have already been brought out. You see a little bit of difference.
We have Sunny Andrews there on the left, and we have, I believe that's Rayanne. Oh no, that's Marissa Andrews. And then we have Andrea.
Yeah.
And the sisters, they do have a very similar physique, as you can see.
Same
Now,
gene pool.
one thing I noticed for sure is it looks like Sunny is taking off a little bit of oil.
The wellness.
This morning,
Why did the
she
ladies have to
definitely,
burn like
had a
in the
little more oil
wellness?
on it.
They never. They
Softened up
don't
the look a
ever
little
stand
bit.
straight.
I feel she has a little bit more rounder muscles.
She's got a fullness,
compared.
yeah, a little bit more fullness to it as well. I still think for Sunny, the thing that's holding her back the most is the glutes are too big and they're almost disproportionate to the rest of the body.
Face forward and walk it back.
I disagree.
Dennis, can the glutes be too big? Can the glutes ever be too big?
And even though with wellness, they are looking for more body mass on the bottom half, it still has to flow well.
Well, it's not.
Well,
it's overall
I
body
think
mass
like
on the entire
the
lower
ladies
body.
from the
And I think that's what Sunny
Latin
Andrews pulled
side,
back,
like
right? You agree?
Colombia,
Because it's more
Cuba,
glute and not enough leg.
Brazil,
Right, and
they're gonna be
needs to
very
flow.
good at the
Yeah.
wellness because like
And when you
that's
look at
the kind of
when you look at the standard,
maybe African as well, black.
PCL,
That's the kind
it
of
flows.
body
Sure.
that the
So right there we
wellness
have Alexis. I believe she's a newcomer.
females have.
It is her international debut. Then we have Angela.
I would like to know where they're
Cassandra,
from,
and
so
Rayanne.
I will know so I can know if I'm right
This
or
is her
wrong.
top four, I believe.
Hey, Joa from Brazil.
And you can
How
see
you
here what
doing,
I
my
mean,
man?
these top four.
What time is it in Brazil?
The flow of the lower bodies, everything matches. The quad to the hamstring to the glute to the calves all kind of fit together well.
Okay, ladies, let's do a 180. Face that back wall.
Yeah, I'm going clear with Angela here.
Angela's the most developed. I think Alexis, this is her debut, but I honestly think we'll see her rise in a couple years.
I think this is the best I've ever
Face
seen
forward and walk it
Angela compete with her physique. It's just nice and tight and flows and still full, but not too striated.
Conditioning spot on. Yeah.
What time is it where you are? If you're from Italy, Germany, Africa,
So there's your
South
confirmation
Africa,
round of wellness.
South America,
On the big stage, the fans continue to make their way
America.
inside
What time is
the
it where you
Columbus
from?
Convention Center, your packed house.
Down here in Italy, it's about, I
Who do you
think,
think it's going to end up being a third, Rayanne or Alexis? Rayanne looks like
135.
she's a little tighter tonight.
I like Alexis.
You think Alexis, eh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's probably because she's wearing red, and it's my favorite color.
All right. And being full, I believe we're going to see our ladies in their
James
individual
is-
routines. Is that right?
it's a clown.
All right. Please welcome your first competitor from Orlando, Florida, Andrea Horenko.
Orlando, Florida, Andrea Renko.
All right. Changing the program, folks. Sorry, it's my first time doing the show. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. For those here for classic physique, we're going to move right into our individual routines with our gentlemen.
I think is something
those
people like to see.
That classic up now.
Tonight, our individuals, and then of course we're going to see who wins the title here at the Arnold. Please welcome your first competitor from Brazil, Junior Jaworski.
From Brazil, Junior Jaworski.
These classic guys are really, really judged on these posing routines. So we're going to see some
Junior
really nice
Jaworski.
creative
Junior
stuff
Jaworski.
from them.
He looks better than he
Prefer to
looked
be
this
up there
afternoon.
solo, or do you like it when it's
Junior Jaworski.
I always love doing my
He
routines
looks
solo.
better than
I mean,
this
The
morning,
comparison
not
is a
afternoon.
completely different
Here
thing,
is
right?
night.
Where
I watched it in
the
the
posing
evening.
routine is
So
kind of for you. The comparison is more of a competitive feeling.
Junior Jaworski.
When do they start creating this routine? Like right away in their prep?
I think it depends on the person. Like if you're naturally a good poser, you could probably put something together in a couple weeks. If it's not really your thing, then you might need to get, start 8 weeks out and kind of build on it, practice it.
Junior Jaworski.
Great back development. Looks fuller than this morning, that's for sure. Still a different
Yeah,
card.
it looks fuller. It looks better than this morning. Junior Jaworski.
We talked about what they did post prejudging, prepping for tonight's program, and going through their routine. Curitiba, Brazil's Junior Jaworski wrapping up.
Please welcome your next competitor from Spring, Texas, Jason Brown.
Jason Brown. Jason Brown.
Looks like you
I don't know what's wrong with his physics. He's always so good condition. He has always good condition, but I don't know what they are missing about him.
I really like that physique. I just think he's, I don't know, I think he was ahead of where they have him.
Jason Brown.
Oh, you gotta like some building music.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Great transitions.
He looks nice though. But I don't know why the judges seems not to like him. Jason Brown. I don't really know.
Good poses, good transitions from shot to shot. He's either a natural or he's definitely practiced this.
Jason Brown for what he's posing. I want to see the way Ramon and Erks look at the night show, because this afternoon they looked great. So when they see how they're looking now.
That is definitely a physique.
Definitely a great showing for Jason.
Jason Brown.
Your next competitor from Miami, Florida, a former Arnold Classic champion. Please welcome Alex Cambronero.
Alex trying to get back to that form
Alex
that won him the title back in
Cambronero.
2020. 2021, he finished in second.
I think Alex Cambronero, he's nice. He nailed his condition this year. Alex
Sport's grown so
Cambronero.
much in the short time it's been around. The physiques just keep changing and getting better and better. And then Chris is the standard they're all trying to catch.
Now, are these routines to maximize their strengths, or are there compulsory things that they have to do that the judges want to see?
There's no compulsory things they have to do in their routine. Your routine is basically your expression of your physique. And what you want to do is show your physique in the best light possible, because some shots might not look good on you. You're going to leave those out, obviously.
He's obviously done some video work where he's done these poses. And this looks good. This translates well.
Yeah, he's been around long enough to know, like, I know this shot looks good on me, or that shot looks good on me. So
Great front shot.
Yeah, you're trying to show your best attributes.
I kind of like this music. I got to be honest with you. It's soothing.
Some guys can do slow and make it look good, and other guys, it just slow doesn't suit them. But this is definitely working for him.
Nice.
Nice job of transitioning from one pose to another.
Alex was nice, but I think, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think he looked better at the prejudging.
It's also a different light compared to prejudging this morning.
Yes.
There you go. Well done, Alex.
I think I have him in third, Dennis.
Yeah. Me too.
All right, thank you, Alex.
Let's just see how Mike
Please
looks
welcome
tonight.
your next competitor from Denton, Texas, Courage O'Para.
Todd, this is your favorite.
I love the name. Courage. Gonna bring it.
O'Para. This guy looks like, I think he's Nigerian, like me. Courage O'Para. I think he's Nigerian.
Yeah,
but
very
maybe
developed in the lower body.
He has the American citizenship. I like his physique as well. Not for Dennis James, so commentator, Dennis James, Big James, poi c'è un altro. Poi c'è una ragazza che sinceramente non so il suo nome.
He will be placed way higher. Really great posing.
It's funny, when you see some guys, you can tell they feel the music. Other guys choreograph where they know what time, like when they should hit a shot. And some other guys, you can see them, they can feel the music while they're posing. You can see it.
Looking at him pose right now, who comes to mind?
Who
comes to mind? Melvin Anthony.
Really?
Yeah.
I see it, Terrence.
Especially, I'm talking about feeling the music and creating a story.
Yeah. When I see a poser like this that can feel the music, it almost gives me goosebumps to watch it.
Man,
that was well done.
top.
Yes.
He has one of the best posing, but I think this guy's quads are too big for his physique.
Your next competitor from Brazil. Please welcome Ramon
Dino.
Here we go.
Ramon has stepped up another level.
Ramon Dino is something else, man. Ramon. His condition is crazy.
So it'll be Ramon, then Mike Summerfield.
Yeah. Ramon's condition is crazy.
And just a programming note, when they're done, guys and ladies, they'll go back to Wellness International's individuals. So keep you honest. For those of you who are wondering, hey, wait a second, the Dennis James of the world, I got ripped off on my wellness. We're going back.
I gotta be honest, I didn't feel like he put as much into that routine as he should have, but they're not really being scored on.
Please welcome your next competitor from Germany, Mike Sommerfeld.
Mike. Let's see.
A great shot.
Mike is bringing the drama.
Very good.
It's also a good, very good poser too.
Very, very good.
Mike might be. I think Mike is third or fourth. I don't think he's getting into the first two. I think the first two, Urs and Ramon got that
He
covered.
seems to be very fluid in his movements.
I was going to say he's got very good control of everything. He knows exactly where every body part is and moving it through space. He's got it all planned out very nicely.
Mike, I feel really sleepy.
If it was just a tad drier, he would take over Alex for sure.
I don't know. They still might put him ahead of Alex, but I think I have Alex in third.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have another confirmation round. So.
Great poser, though.
And your final competitor from Germany, please welcome Urs
Kaczynski.
Like we talked about
Urs
earlier,
Kaczynski.
one of Urs' favorite parts of the show.
Yeah.
Let's see how his posing routine is gonna be.
Is he in a situation where he could come out here and crush this and walk away with the title?
I don't think so, because I don't.
You don't think he did enough earlier?
The posing round isn't scored as heavily, if at all, compared to the other rounds. So I think Ramon really is in charge right now.
Wow.
It's having fun, man. That's great.
I was really having fun right here. Yeah, I like Earl's legs. Like, I think they're crazy. And I think Earth is gonna be great in the future. I think in a year or two time, he's gonna be one of the best. I think Earth may be the one to dethrone
Here it is.
Chris
Breakdancing.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Little change of pace.
Earth did the break dance. Oh,
See,
Well done.
if this
yeah, Earth.
I want to thank our sponsors, Celsius, a sponsor of the pay-per-view broadcast.
Whoa, I think Earth won the posing because Earth did the break dance and did a little bit of his routine and stuff like that. Like, one of my lights just went out though. I don't know what happened.
Well, I was just going to say about that routine. If they scored the routines with the same level of everything else, Urs would be able to jump ahead of Ramon because he definitely put on a better show. As far as wellness goes, I think the only area we're really looking at is Alexis and Rayanne in third place. We're not sure who's going to end up there, but I think Angela has it locked, and you take Cassandra in second.
Yeah.
Janet?
I would agree with that. I think Angela, again, came in looking her best ever, just very, the lines, the conditioning, the fullness, and not overdoing with the conditioning.
Yeah, my light is back,
just
man.
flowed very well with the balance
It went
from
out.
the upper body to the lower body.
So
I
yeah.
think she has it.
Anyways, I was saying, Earth
and
is definitely
first,
definitely
and second.
winning. Hey,
All right,
ciao
we'll go back
Mattia.
out to Bob and see what he has to say.
Non dormi ancora.
Head that up, and of course, we'll crown a new winner here tonight. All right, folks, we are ready to go. Our ladies are in place here to perform their individual presentations. Please welcome your first competitor from Orlando, Florida, Andrea Horenko.
I think we have the awareness now, the female competitors. Awareness. I'm not gonna lie, the winners this year look really, really nice. I don't know, after the winners now, I think we have the men's open, if I'm not mistaken.
So, Janet, they did have a little bit of a break. They're back out there now. Andrea Horenko.
All right, thank you, Andrea.
Finishing up her
Please welcome from Brazil,
individual
Angela
routine.
Borges.
Yeah, like I was saying, I said like most of the ladies here are gonna be from
Here's
the
Angela.
Latin, South America, Latin origin. Like she's from Brazil, Angela Borges
Angela displays a great feminine
from Brazil.
grace to her throughout her posing and presentation.
I'm so sleepy, man.
Yeah, she was very impressive
I'm
earlier
so
today, Janet.
sleepy.
It looks like she's just the composure. She's got the symmetry, everything. Just you talk about flow and everything. She certainly has it.
From presentation to physique wise, I think she's the most put together.
Thank you, Angela.
So there's Angela Borges
From
out of Sao Paulo,
Christiansburg,
Brazil.
Virginia, please welcome Alexis Adams.
Alexis
So
Adams.
she's one to look at between for
She's nice as well.
her and Cassandra for second and third.
Where does she find the time? From one nurse to another, she's a labor and delivery nurse. Where does she find the time to train?
These girls are committed.
Yeah.
As any fitness competitor, bodybuilding competitor, you have to be committed and dedicated, and you find the time. Alexis has a beautiful display of conditioning, balance, muscle structure. Very impressive.
Thank you, Alexis.
Well done.
Please welcome
Beautiful
from
presentation.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, Amanda Burnett.
And Amanda making with Dennis and Fu out about former marathon runner.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if those were days gone by. Because is that the physique you could use? Could
How
you
can she be
run a
from a
marathon?
marathon runner?
I would bet that it's been
She-
a long
she
time
has-
since she's run a marathon.
Big quads.
Do you have any desire to
I
run a
don't
marathon?
know. Like she
I
doesn't
do.
look
I
like
actually
a
wanted to
marathon
last
runner
year.
because
Really?
I
marathon
started
runners
and
I
then
know
quit.
are
A lot of
skinny and
You
stuff.
started the
But
marathon or you started training for the marathon?
maybe that was many years ago.
Got a mile into it and said, this isn't for
I got
me?
a few miles down the road and I was like, oh, it's not for me.
It's funny because I tried the same. I tried to run, and I was jogging at first, and I think I tore my calf doing that.
With Amanda's physique, you
Thank
couldn't
you,
tell she
Amanda.
was a former marathon runner.
Yeah.
Please welcome from Maple Ridge, British Columbia, Canada, Cassandra Gillis.
All right, here's another one, Janet, that you and the fellows really liked for a top 3 finish.
Very comparable to Angela. However, I think she lacks a little bit with the upper body. that's a bit more dominant for the flow of the physique for wellness.
Oh,
Is she getting house music here, or is this your music of your own choice? Strange question, I know.
Well, with bikini, I don't think that we typically don't usually request just whatever.
Just whatever they're playing in house music.
comes and
Okay.
plays. So it's
It
kind
won't
of
work
hard.
with me on-
Hopefully, you can have a good song that you can get in tune with and feel energy and pull out the vibes that you want to exude.
Right.
Lots of energy and fun, confidence on stage.
Yeah.
Thank
I don't
you,
know how
Cassandra.
these ladies have to stay like this for
Please welcome
hours,
from Harper Woods, Michigan,
bending their backs and
Marissa
stuff.
Andrews.
So now we have the sisters. It'll be
Like
Marissa
they got
first,
to
and
be
then Sunny.
talents.
Who do you think is the older sister or younger?
I don't want to get myself in trouble here, but I'm going to say I think Sunny's the older, because I think Sunny's a practicing physician right now.
She's a doctor.
Sunny,
Yeah.
Sunny is the older sister.
And Marissa
Yeah.
is in dental school. So
With wellness division, it does take a lot of time to be able to really get the muscle development, because it's not just let's get more size on the legs and glutes. It's about having that definition as well, that underlying definition.
right.
And
Thank
the
you,
judges don't want to
Marissa.
see too many striations, and I think these girls are doing a
Please
great job
welcome
as
from
far as conditioning
Jacksonville,
goes.
Florida, Sunny
Marissa could
Andrews.
possibly have a little bit more on the conditioning.
Can you tell they're sisters? Is it easy for you? Just
When they're standing side by side, you can see the similarities in the
Yeah.
physiques. Sunny won the Pittsburgh Pro in 2022.
Two sisters who are gonna be doctors. Like
She was on the
everyone
podium
who's
last year here at this
competing
event.
at
She
the
finished in third
wellness,
place.
they are all
She's
gonna
very
be
confident
doctors.
in
That they're already
posing and
doctors.
very
How
fluid.
did they get the time
You
to
can tell that she's
train
practiced
so well?
a ton for this, just to really nail it.
And after Sunny will be Rayanne, and she'll be the final competitor here in wellness.
I think the color choice of suit,
Thank you,
I think
Sunny.
suits her very well.
Yeah.
And
Provides
your
a good
final
contrast.
competitor from Brazil, Rayanne Vogel.
Final committee. God, please. I hope after this we have the men's open.
Do the different nationalities, Janet, bring a different or a similar flair? Like, do the Brazilian women have a certain style? Do the North American women have a certain style? Or is it once they're on there, it doesn't matter?
I think in general, the wellness division it's such a unique animal that they definitely bring that sass and competitiveness on stage, and you absolutely feel it. And I think it's what
So
makes
I don't
this
know.
such a fierce and intriguing division.
As we said, Rayanne will be the final competitor here in wellness.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rayanne.
That was
God,
a beautiful
please. I
presentation.
think we have the men's
These
open
women
right now.
have to have
All right,
so much
folks, you've seen
confidence
our
to be able to get
individual
out on stage
presentation
and
from our
perform
ladies.
that
We'll
way.
see them back in just a bit as the judges compile their scores together. We're going to see our gentlemen back out in just a moment, folks. Keep in mind, tonight there is a Best Poser Award. We're going to see that play out as we get into the awards for our classic gentlemen. And tomorrow night, as those know that have been here previously, two special awards that are also given out. That, of course, is a Best Poser Award in memory of one of the greatest of all time, Ed Corney, and the Franco Colombo Most Muscular Award. You'll see all that unfold tomorrow night. Folks, a little bit later in the program, our gentlemen will be taking the stage prejudging live here, right here tonight on this stage. Our gentlemen will be taking the who will be your next Arnold Classic champion. All right, folks, we are going to move into our confirmation round of scoring. This is one last chance for our judges to get a look at our competitors. Very tight scoring this morning at the prejudging for those that were there. You saw Big Steve moving these guys around, making them work. You want to get this title, you're going to work for it. So we're going to bring our gentlemen out onto the stage at this time.
Well, I think classic physics are coming outside again.
On stage at this time, please.
All the classic physics.
So that will take us back to classic physique as they come back on
So
stage.
now I
and
think
we
they are
so
going to
happy
compare
welcome
them.
the man
So
responsible
let's
for
see.
this event.
Classic physics. Let's see
35
who's
years
going to
Arnold
be
Classic.
compared to each
Of course,
other.
the Honorable Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger joining us. Governor, it's good to have you here. You haven't aged a bit. You're like Dick Clark. You never age. You look the same.
Thank you very much. Thank you. But I tell you, it's great to see all of you here, and it's wonderful to see so many people.
Oh, chair.
Live.
Now we have
around the
Arnold.
world.
Now they're calling out the
35 years later, and it's come to this. What have been
I
your
know this
reactions
is-
walking around?
Well, it's not only 35 years later, but remember we started in 1976
Yeah.
with the Mr. Olympia, Mr. Universe, Mr. International, then the Miss Olympia, and all those competitions. Then eventually we turned it, in 1989 for the first time into the Arnold Classic, and that has become very, very successful, and is now one of the top shows in the world.
We were all wondering if the first week of March on your calendar is already blocked out. So if someone wants you for a movie, something like this, I can't do it the first week of March.
Well, even when I was governor, this was always blocked out, so except if there was a disaster, but luckily there never was a disaster during that time. We had plenty of disasters, but I mean, this was really something that is very important to
now
me.
they are comparing
way
Mike
back in the 70s
with
that I'm going
Alex
to promote the sport of bodybuilding. I'm
and
gonna
Junior
continue
as well.
doing it. As I always say, I was born a bodybuilder. I'm going to die a bodybuilder. So that's me.
We're going to put you right to work as you look at these final comparison rounds here in the physique. What are your thoughts and what are you seeing?
Well, I watched the guys pose right there from downstairs. I was sitting right in front of them, and
This is
I
what
have to
Arnold
say
has
that
to say.
everyone is in excellent shape. They really are very good with their posing. I think that Ramon could have held his posing a little longer because he's such an excellent poser and has such wonderful poses and such great flow. But I feel like just when I was looking and staring at his lat spread, he all of a sudden disappeared and went to another pose. So I think this is the key thing is I think to hold the poses a little longer. But then other than that, I would say that he was absolutely perfect.
Arnold, what do you see when out of the three in the middle there? Who would your pick be out of those three in the middle?
I would say that
Alex.
it's very hard to say. I need to see the back also.
So for the judges, we believe the callouts are second guy from the right, who is Mike Summerfield, and then we have Alex.
Mike Summerfield, I mean, his posing was unbelievable.
Incredible,
It was flawless.
Yes.
Really good. He just has to
right.
still work on his body.
Oh,
in
let's
certain
see the
areas.
best tool.
But I think that he's really
tool.
come a long way.
Ramondino
so
and
the last
Urs.
time to now, he's improved really a lot.
So
You can see the
Ramon's
best
being called
tool now.
back. He'll be on the right-hand side. Is that Urs on his left? Yep.
Urs and Ramon, final two.
Front double bicep.
So they're both in great condition. Urs is a little bit bigger. Ramon is a little bit more detailed. What do you like? What do you like better, Arnold?
I think that it's very tough. Both of them, I think, they're really extraordinary. I think that Sommerfeld has a huge lat spread and a fantastic double bicep pose from the front.
Let's see.
I think that his back is lacking a little bit.
Bicep.
So Urs is on the
Urs
left,
Yeah,
glutes
Urs is
are
right.
crazy.
and then Ramon is on the right there. So you think Urs needs a little bit more back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Governor,
think
to your
Urs-
point about international, we got a German and a Brazilian here.
Well, we have two Germans actually up on stage, both of them. And like I was talking about Mike Sommerfeld, he's also in fantastic shape. And Urs, of course, is great. But I think that Ramon is really the best
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a lot of energy. He holds his poses wonderfully. You see, look at that.
These are Arnold
That's
poses.
your
This is
pose.
Great,
There
great
you go.
back pose. Yeah. I mean, they're
Yeah.
all trying to do that Arnold pose. And of course, I stole the pose from Reg Park. Reg Park stole it from Steve Reeves, and then Steve Reeves stole it from John Grimmick. And so this is how it goes back, right?
Set yourselves up, front double bicep.
I think Earth and Ramon,
Did
they
you
are
and,
so
you
used
and
to
Sylvester
themselves
Stallone ever compare who has
because
a
for
better
the last
statue?
2 years, I think
Your
they've been going
Sylvester's in
back
Philadelphia
and
and yours here?
front.
Well,
But during
I
the
think that, we
Olympia,
both
it
enjoy
looks
our
like
statues.
Ramon
We
was
both have one at home.
so much ahead of
Shoot it,
us.
covered. And there's
But
one actually
here,
also
I
in front
think
of the
that
museum in Austria. the
they are,
Schwarzenegger
they are
Museum in
almost the
Austria.
same.
The house where I actually grew
But I
up
think
in
Ramon
is now a
got
museum.
enough to win.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
amazing.
Todd, he has 2 statues.
Two
to,
stat. Oh,
That's
so,
right, yeah.
so
tell,
Stallone's
tell
1.
Sly that. Yeah, I've got 2-1. There you go.
It's always a competition,
There you
isn't it?
go. Yeah, I think the governor hit it, guys, dead on, agreeing with you with Ramon.
Yeah.
Urs looks fantastic,
Well,
especially on this angle.
When you look at them here in the side chest, you see the shoulders are a little bit more developed on Ramon. The
Back double bicep.
arms are a little bit more developed, and he's just displaying a little bit more detail than Urs, even though their condition is similar. Like the lat,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
striations through his lats.
Especially here
I
from the
think
back,
Ramon
you see
Dean is
that
gonna
Ramon
win.
is ahead of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
low
absolutely.
key,
But it's
I
great
want
that they both have really
Earth
good
to win.
calf development,
Abdominals
really
and
great
thighs.
I
leg
think Ramon
biceps,
Dean is gonna win.
and they're ripped.
This is what I
I
think.
mean,
I
they're
think
really
Ramon
ripped.
Dean is gonna
And
win.
Horse is still in his early 20s, so he's still.
That's right, yeah.
He's not even in his prime
Yeah.
yet.
How old is Ramon, Dennis? You know?
I'm not sure, but I think Horse is the youngest one. With I
Look
think
at the
it's-
vacuum. I mean, this is
24.
fantastic. You know, I always told you that I'm a vacuum
right.
Your
fan,
favorite
and I
classic
think that
pose.
really shows what shape they're in. Here's the back shot again from Ramon.
Ramon is doing the Arnold shot, and
Because Urs is very smart. He hits his favorite poses, the front
done.
bicep.
All right, thank you, Big Steve.
Good camaraderie.
All right,
People love
gentlemen,
that.
You can stay right there, folks. You want to see more? All right, gentlemen, for the title, pose down.
Here we go.
Or they're doing all 7.
yeah. Now they are doing the pose down.
This is
This,
something
I
for
think, is the
everyone.
most important part of the whole competition, because this is where you still can lose or win. You know, how do you pose next to the other bodybuilders? How do you move?
They're
from
posing
left to
down,
right,
like,
front
but
to
no
back?
one is pushing
Who do you
anyone.
stand next to? And all of that.
I think Alex and Mike know. Alex in third as well.
You got
And
Ramon
just
winning.
based off his condition. Yes.
Ramon's getting a little more space on the right-hand side. Look at this.
Well, Urs should be chasing him over there.
As a fan
Us.
in the audience, I think this is a great way to see them have fun on stage and that interaction with the fans, get him going.
Well, I don't know. They are so friendly. No one is pushing
I always
anyone.
love when the judges let this round go on and on and on to really see who is in shape and who
Yeah,
is
'cause
going to eventually wipe out
Yeah.
or cramp up or do something, right?
Yep.
And I've seen guys pass out during the, pose off because those pose offs sometimes get dragged out so long.
Urs is not. Notice that Urs is not chasing him over to the right. He's taking his own space.
I don't know. I don't know why. I
That's a
think
lot of
like
work and dedication amongst those 7.
I think like they
You see,
should.
Ramon is very smart. He's very calm.
Quando sarà open sarà secondo me fra
Facially
poco.
like a champion,
Secondo me dopo
you know.
questo in teoria deve
Never
essere
seen him
open.
shaking during the posing or anything like that.
Perché non sono poi.
So
So that was classic physique. Got a look, and we're so happy to have the Honorable Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger here with us. Last year it was slap fighting. This year it's chase tag. Have you been just amazed by the size of the crowds that are milling about the expo?
Well, not really. I mean, I tell you, we have built this up over the last 35 years, and every year it's getting bigger. We have more and more sports. This year we have like 60 different sports from around the world, and this is from 80 different countries that we're talking about here. We have 15,000 athletes participating in all those sports.
Wow.
So it's really amazing of what's going on here. And I think that it's great to have ESPN here and covering some of those sports. And there's great enthusiasm with the people. I've watched today part of the World's Strongest Man competition. I mean, it was amazing. If they would have had 6,000 seats, they would have packed 6,000 seats, but they only had 3,500 or whatever it was, and it was packed, sold out. You know, the line was around the block. It's just such great enthusiasm. So, but this is what it's all about. It's about inspiring people when they come here, inspiring them to go home and say, I got to get in shape, I got to train. That's what this is all about. And also for the bodybuilders, World's Strongest Man, and all of these different athletes from different sports, to be able to compete on the stage where they have so many thousands of people watching them. That's what it's all about. And have great cash prizes.
Yeah.
Let's see when the Open are gonna come out. I can't wait, man.
As the evening progresses on here, remember this is first night of 3 to come.
So we're going to see this unfold in just a moment. I'm told the guys are ready, folks. So here we go. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Group 1 on stage on the center line, please.
Here we
Here we
go.
go. Ready for the big boys.
Here we go.
Ooh. Big Ramy. Ramy looks
Justin,
crazy.
Ramy, Patrick, Andrew, and Samson on the first line.
They got
For people watching at home, this is not the first call out. This is just a numerical
Justin
call out.
Rodriguez.
Let's send it down to the judges.
Big Ramy.
Ramy looks incredible.
Gentlemen, front double bicep.
Samson looks incredible. Andrew looks
Andrew,
good.
yeah.
I feel like Justin has missed a bit. His stomach's a little bit washed out. But
Ramy
Ramy
looks
is just
crazy.
showing.
Guys, Big Ramy looks crazy. Big Ramy is gonna win. Big Ramy is going to
Governor,
win.
where do your eyes go right now? Which one's jumping off the screen for you?
Big Ramy is going to win. I think so. But
Ramy's
what
showing good condition.
we have to see
Andrew a little bit better condition from the back.
Back double bicep.
Samson,
Andrew jacked.
crazy. Patrick, I feel, is a little bit smaller in this lineup.
I mean, he's standing
Samson.
in between,
In between two
biggest
giants.
guys.
Yeah.
Big Ramy. Ooh. You can see Big Ramy's
I
lower
think
back.
Samson looks a little bit better than the Olympia.
Look at Ramy's back detail.
You know what? Ramy is really standing out in this lineup to me. Yeah.
Big Ramy looks crazy. Yo, Big Ramy is going to be the top 4.
Andrew is definitely in better condition than he was at the Olympia.
And face front.
I think Andrew Jack is going to place higher than Samson, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Stage left, please.
1 through 5.
It's going to be a good show.
And group 2 on the center line.
So group 2 here, we have
William
Akeem,
Bonac,
William,
Akeem,
Nick,
Nick
Kamal,
Walker.
Sean Clarita. Akeem looking very large in this lineup. William looking very full too. Nick looks great, very hard condition.
Gentlemen, front double bicep.
Sean Clarita looks small. Sean Clarita looks small.
Who stands out to you here,
Quarter
Dennis?
turn to the right.
Well, Nick is in the center. That's always good.
Yeah.
So
Come on,
great
Ed Gardner, you know, doesn't look
William is looking
the way I
very good.
thought.
Yeah, really thick.
Quarter turn
Yeah.
right.
Definitely filled back out.
William Bonac looks crazy. I don't think Nick is gonna have an easy win.
Back double bicep.
You know, Nick from the back is absolutely incredible. Great calves, hamstrings, glutes are striated, back so thick, shoulders, arms are massive. I think Nick has got these back shots hands down, but William's not far behind him.
Quarter turn right.
Yeah. Akeem looks crazy
And
as
face
well.
front.
Well, I think
William looks
I don't
very
know. I think Kamale Gardner
Those right 3.
and Sean Clarita looks so small.
Needs more quad sweep.
Thank you.
Is that something he needs to work on?
I think it could be something in the future that holds him back. I think so far he's still holding his own with it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, folks. Judges getting their first initial look at our gentlemen in our lineups.
I don't know.
Into the turns. Now we're going to move into our individual presentations.
I don't feel like Sean
Please welcome
stood out.
your first competitor from New York,
It's
New
hard
York.
standing next to these big guys.
Yeah.
Justin Rodriguez.
No, time to get a
Justin
closer look.
Rodriguez.
So Justin's one of these guys that we discussed earlier, Dennis, and we said, I think we both agree that if Justin is off just 5%, it really hurts him. He needs to be on all the way 100%.
Finished fifth last year.
It looks like he's a little bit off at this show. Stomach is a little distended.
I
Conditioning is
think
not
Justin
all the
has
way
a
there.
big problem. I think Justin has to rest his physique. Justin is losing his physique. Like, I think his
And bottom
body.
line, how great was it having the governor pop in? Arnold Schwarzenegger
His
spent a
body
little
is
time with us.
tired.
He said he'll come back again, but he has other obligations he's going to take care of. So we will soldier on without him, but he will return. Or as he might say, he'll be back. Yeah.
Justin Rodriguez.
Justin Rodriguez finishing top 5 last year. 5'9", 258. It's an opportunity now for him to have the entire stage to himself.
Thank you, Justin.
Justin looks a little bit sworn up.
Please welcome from Egypt, two-time former Olympia champion, Big
Ramy.
So Big Ramy comes out, and he was impressive. He came out with that first group, finishing third in the 2020
Ooh,
Arnold Classic.
Big Ramy looks crazy.
This is the Ramy I was expecting to see at the Olympia, and he missed the mark a little bit, but I really feel like he's brought it here. He looks incredible to me.
Big Ramy looks crazy.
Unbelievable width.
Big Ramy.
He takes up upper body and lower body.
Great separation from the side leg. It's one of his signatures.
Big Ramy ass.
Triceps look a little bit better than the Olympia, definitely more full. He's peaked better here, in my opinion.
Yes, I mean, Ramy looks better when he's full.
Yes.
You know, I mean, we always say that he needs to, not worried about the weight and brings in condition, but he looks
Big
much
Ramy
better
looks
than
crazy.
he did at the
He's
Olympia.
back.
And you can hear
And this is kind of what he looked like leading into the Olympia.
Look who's down front.
Well, you can hear the crowd also are just blown away by the size and fullness and conditioning of Ramy. I don't know, I don't know how you feel, Dennis, but I feel like he's.
How hard is it to do your routine like this when
Give
the
it up
governor's?
for Big Ramy.
I don't think it would be hard, Todd. I think, if anything, it would give you more
Motivate you?
motivation.
Please
Yeah.
welcome from Spring, Texas, Patrick
Big Ramy looks
Moore.
crazy. I am putting Big Ramy in the
Patrick
top
now
4.
takes the center stage.
No,
former
what
boxer.
top 4? Top
Patrick
2.
Moore does a tough job of following the biggest guy in the show. I think Patrick's time off is showing a little bit. Legs look a little bit down in size.
Patrick
Conditions could be a
looks
little bit better. He looks a little bit flat almost.
Looks a little bit bigger in the
But
legs, but
I
his
think he
legs are
overall
just
needs a little bit more
normal.
size to
Like,
compete in this lineup.
I think Patrick would have been better off in classic, not open.
He's got some of the biggest arms in the lineup there.
He's got some great body parts. Upper body is really good. He just
Yeah, I think his
lower
upper body
needs to
is
match.
nice,
Real
but
small waist.
from
It's probably
his
the
waist down,
time he
I
puts
don't
on
know.
stage.
Sure. Yeah, great back, great shoulders, great arm development. Some things to work on, and then he can definitely stand with a lot of people in the league.
You mentioned his legs are down. I think his legs actually came up just a little bit
You think so?
from his last show.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
don't. I'm thinking
they
of
still need-
I'm thinking of his Olympia debut when he was
Yeah.
at his best.
Well, he was
Yeah.
super peeled at that day.
Yeah,
But here you can see that he gained a little bit of size, but he needs much more.
What do you think about his conditioning?
Condition is good. His upper body conditioning looks like
Thank
it's a
you,
little better than
Patrick
his
Moore.
lower half.
Patrick
But
Moore.
sometimes when
Our next
you're
competitor is
trying to
from
go for size,
Nigeria.
you sacrifice
His
a
real
little
name
bit of condition.
Is Chinedu Obiakia.
All right.
But you know better as Andrew Jack.
Andrew Jack coming out, as we've spoken about already. He's got
Oof.
new coach, new trainer. and it's showing. He's definitely in better condition. Looks harder from the front for sure. His quads are more separated. Abs are more separated. Shoulder to arm separation is crazy.
The
Chest
jack
is so
looks
strided
crazy.
and full. Looks amazing from the front. Now from the back and the side is going to be the story to tell. Side of the leg could be sharper. Posing still needs a little bit of work. That side tricep is crazy though. Look at the size of that arm. Quads are feathered.
Oof. Andrew Jack. I think Andrew Jack is going to defeat
Goose is
Samson
excited.
Dauda. I don't know why. I just feel so. Like his back is crazy.
You notice he flared the knees
Yeah.
to create that.
He's definitely
just
better.
open them up.
I think part of the reason he's flaring the knee is to tighten up the glute. It helps lock in the glute, and it also shows the outer quad.
Got
So
great
it's got-
calves too. Look at them.
Yeah.
High
Whoa.
calves, but still.
Calves look great. He's definitely sharper. Back is way harder,
Yeah.
but still
Whoa.
needs a little bit more, I think, in the hamstring and
His
and
back
glute
is
areas
crazy.
to match the top. They definitely did a good job, though. He's much better. The biggest difference I see in this is quads. They're so separated and feathered. I mean,
Whoa.
it's really, really impressive to see. Another big man. I think he's 6'2", I believe,
Andrew Jack is
292
killing
pounds
it.
weighing in at.
Jack.
Please welcome from the United Kingdom, Samson Dauda.
Samson coming here looking to prove something, coming out stomping on his way out. Round, full muscle bellies, looks great.
Beautiful shape too.
Yeah, tiny waist.
Samson
Quads are
Dauda.
separated nicely.
Why
I
prefer
think he's in a
Andrew
little better
Jackson
shape
him
than he
though?
was at the Olympias. Legs look a little harder.
Nice, but I think the best so far is Big
Side of
Ramy.
the leg showing some graininess, but I think the glute could still be a little bit harder. Upper body's incredible. Very, very thick chest. From the back,
Good hamstrings.
hamstrings are absolutely stripped. Back is really separated. I mean, you can see everything there. It just needs still a little
I
bit
think
more
Andrew
thickness
Jack
to
and
stand with
Samson Dauda have
someone like
a
Nick or
much similar
Rami.
physique.
But overall, he's put together very, very well.
Can't wait for the call-outs because it's much
hard,
easier to see
yeah.
when you put them next to each other.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one of the things about Andrew that's tough is he does not look as big as he is until you see him
Yeah.
next to someone else.
Good pose for Samson right there.
Yeah, great arms, shoulders, chest. Everything from the front is perfect.
Thank you, Samson. Please welcome from Clifton, New Jersey, Akeem the Beast Williams.
One of the strongest guys in bodybuilding, probably the strongest guy in the lineup.
His best showing came 2 years ago in 2021 when he placed fifth.
Hakim Williams has this problem with the
Displaying a ton of muscle. The side of the leg there.
It's
Ooh,
crazy,
geez.
yes.
has this
It's like a
problem with
horse's
the
leg.
condition with his
Crazy. Great
conditions.
separation in the leg there.
His back is always
Yeah.
the part where people criticize him the most.
Yeah.
He just have this high lats, but listen, if you're separated and if you're dialed in, I don't think it really matters that much.
Hakim Williams.
But you can see here, it looks like the arms a little bit overpowering.
Yeah. Back is for a guy his size, the back is a little distracting because it needs a little bit more muscle, but also I feel like his condition is a little bit off. He's missed his peak at touch. Like you can see the separations there, but it's a film of water over everything. So almost looks like he just missed that peak by just a bit.
Yeah. I think Akim Williams
Not
is
something
struggling with his
that's going to be hard
conditions.
to correct though for tomorrow night.
I really think Akim Williams is
Please
struggling
welcome
with his
from the
conditions.
Netherlands, former Arnold Classic champion,
William
the
Bonac.
Conqueror, William Bonac.
William really impressed me in the first call-outs there.
William Bonac looks crazy
He
as
was
well.
going for the back-to-back last year, and he finished second.
His overall size looks good. Arms and shoulders, chest look very round. Legs are separated.
He's gonna do damage.
They're not going William when he's standing next to the other guys. He's kind of narrow.
He's very compact. Yeah.
He's got
very compact.
I mean, a gang of muscle.
Yeah.
But he could use more shoulder width. And but hamstrings just look, it's sliced.
Conditions
William
very
Bonac
good. Yeah.
looks
Back
crazy
is
though.
probably one of the thickest backs in the lineup.
I think William
It's just the
Bonac
width
is
the
definitely
thing
gonna be in the top four.
that William is missing.
I think.
But that's his structure. There's nothing he can do about that.
Well, part of what we used to see though is a little bit more sweep to the quad. His quads were a little bit more
William
full.
Bonac.
A couple years back,
And William Bonac
his
has a
back might have been a
problem
little
with
bit
his
more full. So
kidney.
there's a
He
difference
said
in
his
size,
kidney
I
was
think, but he
swollen,
looks
so
incredible today. He
he
looks
had
better
to
than the Olympia,
do
but
the
problem
prepping
is
all
everybody
that
that beat
way.
him at the
Well, I
Olympia
think he
also
still
looks
looks
better.
good.
So I don't know if we're going to see him jump ahead of anybody. He's got much better control of his stomach here than the Olympia. I don't know, it might have been something he ate there or something because it looks better. He's got more control.
Two-time winner of this event, looking to make it 3. It's going to be a tough year for him to get that 3rd.
He's definitely
William
on.
Bonac.
Yeah, conditioning's very good.
Thank you, William Bonac. Please welcome from Henderson, Nevada, former Arnold champion, Nick the Mutant Walker.
I think he looks crazy, Nick Walker.
In our interviews with him, very confident about this year.
Nick's always a very confident individual. He knows what he's got. He knows how hard he works. Conditioning's very good. Him and Matt always do a very good job of putting things together.
He looks
You
crazy.
see the graininess on the
I
side of
want
the
to
leg
see
there.
the top.
The separation in the glute is good. Everything is at waist looks a little tighter than the Olympia.
Great ab control.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And from the back, I just don't see a flaw from the back. So that's a pose that he's been working on that actually looks very good now. I want to see what it looks like from the front.
Oh. I want to see all of them together.
And that back double is perfect.
Oof.
Yeah, there's nothing missing there at all. Is he harder to you than he was at the Olympia, Dennis? He looks about the same to me. Maybe a little bit more in the legs.
I think he's a little more polished.
Yeah.
So he could be harder. We're looking at the screen right now, so he looks a little more polished.
Come on, El Carney.
We got Kamon
Small
Egardner
form,
right now.
Mr. Olympia in the 212 division.
Oldest
I
person
think
to ever
Kamon
win.
Egardner
Yeah.
is the
47.
smallest.
He also won the Arnold Classic one year, the 212.
We have to remember he's 52 years old.
This is his men's
incredible.
open debut, though.
No, he did the men's
Egardner.
open in the Tampa Pro this year.
But for this
in
event,
22.
here.
Yes, this is his first time here, yes. I'm starting to see a little bit of age come into play, but he still looks incredible for 52.
He got 52, right? Kamon Egardner is 52 years old now. This man's bad.
One of the bodybuilders that come with age that comes to mind is Dexter Jackson.
Oh yeah, that's an outlier. It's not the norm by any stretch to look like Dexter all the way to the end. I mean, Kamal's in that same category though.
That's what I'm.
Somebody
yeah.
who's won a Mr. Olympia at almost 50 years old. I think he was 50 or 49 when he won the Olympia. So he's in the same
A
category.
little
with
bit out
Dexter.
there though.
I feel
Yeah.
sleepy though.
Thank you, Kamal.
Oh, come on.
And your final competitor from Nutley, New Jersey. He is your reigning
Sean
defending
Clarita.
Olympia champion, the Giant Killer, Sean Clarita.
How is this Sean's Arnold Classic debut?
Well, because the Arnold doesn't have 212 for some years now. So Sean is just doing the Open now. Or second time at the Open.
Look at that arm
Sean is
shot.
looking
See,
crazy. I
this is the
think
thing,
Sean
crazy
can
thing about Sean.
do
We see him by
damage
himself.
in this lineup.
There's nothing missing. Everything is there. Quads are crazy. Arms are crazy. You know, the hamstring sweep from the side. Like, it's all there. It's all in condition. It looks great. Back is extremely thick. Glutes are in. Yeah, he's very, very good.
He's
The
nice.
thing is, he's in a category now where he's with guys that are just as good, but outweigh him by some pounds.
Yeah.
Sean
And
Clarita.
this is what I mentioned earlier. I said he needs help from the guys ahead of him.
Yes, yes.
You know, they need to be off for him to be able to slide on by and beat him, because like Arnold always said, a big tall bodybuilder always beats a small good bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks phenomenal. His conditioning
Yes.
is amazing. His
I wonder how
fullness is
much
great.
heavier he is than at the Olympia.
I think his coach, Matt Jansen, posted
Give
something
it up for
earlier.
the Giant Killer, Sean Clarita.
A few weeks ago, he was about, 6 or 7 pounds heavier. So
All right, folks, you've all seen all 10 of our individual presentations. We're going to bring our gentlemen back online now. All 10 on stage. Our confirmation
Let's see.
round in full
All right,
effect.
so call outs.
Coming
We'll
up
see
in
what
just a
happens
few
here.
moments.
Let's see. It was
It's the
the
good
exciting
the
part.
first call.
all-important call-outs. Who do you like, everybody?
What'd you guys say? You could make a case for what, 4 or 5 guys to win this?
yeah,
I want to see Rami and Nick next to each other.
I'd like to see Samson and Andrew go at it. Just the two of them.
Outstanding lineup once again here at the Arnold, folks. Of course, we expect nothing less for such a prestigious show as this one.
First name called will
Judges
be
got their
Rami.
work cut out for them. Your
No, 'cause
chance
they're
to help the judges
oh, yeah, 'cause they're gonna go in
folks.
order,
Yell out
yeah.
the name of who you
Rami.
want the first call-out.
It'll be Rami, Andrew, Samson, Nick,
Yeah.
and William. Maybe 5.
All right, let's send it down to the judges. Big Steve.
Let's see.
Thank you, Bob. In numerical order, Big Rami, Andrew Jack, Samson, Nick, and Sean.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Sean pulls ahead of William.
Yes. First call out. First call out.
That's
I'm
big.
Sean Clarita,
That's the lineup.
Nick Walker,
Look at the
Big
right side of
Rami,
that screen.
Andrew
Andrew
Jack,
is just, look at
Samson
Rami's
Dauda.
proportions.
Yeah, really run his quads, his filled back
Just-
out.
but his shoulders are full too.
Samson and Rami switch.
Uh-oh.
Right away. Wow.
Big Samson, center stage. Looks incredible. Look at the frame on him. Whew.
Front double bicep.
As far as structures go, I would go Samson has the greatest structure up there.
You biased.
I'm biased. You're right, I'm biased.
Front
I'm
lat
a
spread.
very, very big Samson fan. But tell me who's got a better structure there.
Andrew.
No.
You
Look
don't
at the
think?
size of Samson's quads in comparison.
I mean, they're pretty. They're pretty.
They're
Similar,
close.
to
They
be
have a
honest.
very close structure, but I think Samson's filling
but I
out
take-
his-
Chest.
I take the condition now into consideration.
Hold on,
more.
tiebreaker. Janet, what do you think?
I think he has a great
Who's he?
small
Who's he?
waist, Samson. I
Yeah,
think he
I think
is
she's
one
right.
of the smallest waist on there.
See, and I'm going with DJ. I think Andrew. I
Well,
love.
and I think Samson's posing is better. If you see that side chest, Samson's
Back
really
double
hitting that side
bicep.
chest a little better. Showing you have to show what you got, you know? From the back, I think I may agree with you, Dennis.
Gentlemen, relax. Everybody on the line. Move up, Samson.
Samson's trying to cheat.
I
Any
think,
You're
Angie.
already big enough. You don't need to move.
I think for the win is gonna be Samson or
I don't
Andrew
know,
Jack?
man. Samson looked incredible.
Big Ram is going to the fourth.
Back lag spread.
Oh, there's so much detail there. I can't.
Can
Look
you
at
imagine
Nick.
Sean
Look at his
Clarida
hammies.
beating Rami?
Holy cow.
Yes. Okay.
Why do you think they moved Ronnie out?
I don't know. Honestly, I
must be
thought he
that's
looked
right away.
incredible.
Must be the condition. I think the conditioning is. And we're looking at the screen, so but I
Side tricep.
Do you think the size was
especially in the lower half, it might be from the rear. The condition is not what it was back in 2020. But from the, when you look at the side, look at the quad on Ronnie from the side. This is,
Yeah.
I mean, he just makes everybody look really, really bad when it comes to the side leg.
Nick looks great in that shot there.
Yeah.
Nick looks very good in that
Yeah.
side tricep.
Abdominals and thighs.
to me, in my opinion, Nick looks the most peeled.
Nick is the most conditioned on that stage, for
Yeah.
sure. Him and Sean are probably the most conditioned on that
Mhm.
stage. The thing is, I feel like if we're talking about balance, to me, I go to Andrew and Samson.
Your favorite most
If
muscular.
we're
can
going,
see that.
if we're going to conditioning, I'm definitely going to Nick.
But when you look at the quads, and Samson's got huge quads.
Yes, yes.
And then you see Rami's quads on the outside.
Oh, I know, I know,
gosh.
I know. Look, I can make a case for Rami. I'm not really sure why they moved him out. I think he looks great.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
That was something.
Justin, Patrick,
I
Akeem,
don't know why they moved
William,
Rami out. I think it
and
looks
Kamal.
nice.
I feel bad for William because it looks like
Yeah.
he might not make top 5.
Yeah, he's going to have to battle his way ahead out of this lineup. He is the best in this lineup, in my opinion. I don't know if that's what they're seeing, but I mean, Akeem looks good too.
Front double bicep.
Yeah, it looks like Justin is letting himself, he's relaxing his abs right now,
Yeah.
especially next to Patrick.
It's funny. If you didn't know who William was
Front
before,
lat spread.
you would say he's great. But because we talked about earlier, you're kind of judged against.
Sure.
People are used to seeing William look a certain way, and he's down in size.
Side chest.
William Bonac.
Back double bicep.
How might I put William Bonac ahead of Sean Clarida though?
What do you think, Dennis? In
Back
this
lat
group,
spread.
I still from the back. I especially have William.
Yeah.
From the front, might be a different story. Akeem's really holding his own from the front. Overall conditioning would be better on Samson, on William.
Side tricep.
I still can't get over the quads on
I
Big
think
Rom.
William's
that was
winning.
I know, right?
that was next level.
Yeah, he must be over 300 pounds.
Do you think he was just fuming when they had him move out to the?
Well, it's got to be hard on an athlete knowing
Abdominals and thighs.
you want to win a show and they move you out,
Move you to the side.
because it usually means that you're not in the running. And it's the
Yeah.
same scenario we had
Right
at
away,
the
it
Olympia.
affects your
Yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but it looked like he took it much better tonight because I don't think this means a whole lot. It still might change because
Your
we still have
favorite
another
most
call out or
muscular.
2 coming.
Well, and they're going to judge again tomorrow as well. So, things have changed dramatically in the past.
Yeah, look at William.
Relax. Everyone back in line, please.
All right, we're going to get a real look at what their idea is of 1 through 3 here. They're
Let's
probably
see,
going to
let's
call
see
a top 3 out.
the real first call out.
Rami,
Big Rami,
Now,
yeah.
4.
Akeem,
Oh, I
and
see.
Sean.
This is for 5th
and
place.
William.
Oh, William.
So we have a secure 4 so far for prejudging. This is going to be for 5, 6, 7, 8.
What the
Rami and
fuck?
Akeem switch.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This is for 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Front double bicep.
Sean
Front
next to
lat
Rami.
spread.
Oh,
Big Arm is
Side
beating
chest.
everyone here. Big Arm is beating everyone.
Back double bicep.
wow.
Sean
Back
looks
lat
good there,
spread.
man. It's weird, when I look at Rami, he's got shredded glutes, but the skin itself doesn't look as hard.
Side tricep.
I think he knows because Rami usually wears the glutes all the way in to show. I mean, the trunks all the way in to show the glutes, and he's not doing it today. So I guess he's aware of him not being as crisp as he maybe could be.
Sure.
Army.
Abdominals and thighs.
I think Army is gonna
But
be
still so
fucked.
impressive. I mean, you can see, the quads improved again in size.
I think he looks great.
Yeah. His
I'm
abs are tight.
still absolutely blown away by him.
Your favorite, most muscular.
He's so much bigger than Akeem, and Akeem is huge.
I know, like the roundness of his shoulders, the roundness of his quads. It's like it's
you,
got to be
gentlemen. Back
just
in
a
line, please.
conditioning thing.
Andrew, Samson, and Nick.
Here we go.
Ooh, here we go.
The top three.
Top three.
Steve is going to mix them around.
Yeah,
now, so
yeah,
he
we're
really
not
can't
gonna
go
know.
by.
We're not going to know anything. He's going to put everybody in the middle, put everybody on the outside. We're going to have to come back tomorrow and find out.
Top three.
But this is great news for these three. And it's great news for Andrew.
Front double
'Cause
bicep.
Andrew has leapfrogged over Rami, and so has Samson.
I think Andrew Jack is gonna win.
I think Andrew is in a
Front
little bit
lat
better
spread.
condition than
Yes.
Samson.
Yes.
Yeah. Samson's a little bit smooth to the chest and abs.
I mean, Andrew is fighting
Side chest.
Nick for best conditioning in the show right now, from the front at least.
Well, out of these three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's where Nick shines again from the
The
side.
side shots are
Back
crazy.
double
Yeah.
bicep.
Andrew starts to lose a little bit in those side shots. And from the back, I think Samson picks up a little bit because he's got a little bit more detail in the hamstring. The hamstrings are thicker. The legs are thicker overall.
Back lat spread.
See, I would go Nick, Samson, Andrew from the back.
Look at Andrew's back now.
This
This is what we complained about the last year.
Yeah.
Side tricep.
That back lat spreads for Andrew. Well, Nick first and then Andrew second. And Nick's side tricep was lights out.
Whoa.
Abdominals and thighs.
Get your cameras ready.
Your favorite, most muscular.
Look at the tiny waist on Andrew.
I know, man. Andrew
I
has
think
definitely
Andrew
brought
Jack is gonna,
this
is
conditioning,
gonna
and
win.
he's getting harder as they go.
Line. Nick and Andrew switch. Front double bicep.
Judge, I think
Still
right
fires you
now
up as an
the
athlete,
fight
even
is
you know
between
that
I know.
this is Steve's
Jack
way of doing
and
it.
Right.
Samson is outside, but they're changing. Andrew Jack, Nick is in
Nick's
the
front
middle
lat
right
spread
now.
is-
Andrew Jack
It
is
needs
outside,
work,
but
yeah.
Andrew Jack
He's having a
looks
tough time pulling
crazy.
it out.
Andrew Jack looks crazy.
So the front last spread, I definitely give to Andrew. Side shots, I'm going to
think
give to Nick.
Andrew Jack is going for the win. Like, if Nick doesn't come in a little bit more condition tomorrow night, Andrew Jack is winning. Nick may not win this, man.
Back shots are Nick's all day long.
Top 3. Nick, Andrew Jack, and Samson Dauda. They are not moving Samson Dauda, so I think that Samson Dauda is in the 3rd place. And Nick and Andrew Jack.
Dominoes and thighs. Your favorite, most muscular.
Nick knows it, eh? He's like, this is my shot.
Step forward, yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, look at Andrew. Andrew's most muscular. Samson's most muscular. They're there.
Samson and Nick switch.
All right, Samson's turn.
Everyone's getting a shot in the middle.
Crowd.
got Samson
You got the
in the
crowd
middle.
too. I feel like Samson has the least amount of oil on as well.
Yeah, I think he should have a little bit more.
Yeah. His chest looks a little dry. I don't know, man. Honestly,
This could go either way.
Samson's got a beautiful physique, man. He just a little bit more oil on that chest. That front lat spread on Andrew is nuts.
Andrew Jack.
Side chest.
If I was to pick, I'm giving Andrew Jack, Nick Walker,
This is
and
confusing.
Samson Dauda.
This is, I mean, all three of
Look,
them brought it.
if
Back double bicep.
we're picking pose for pose and we're going shot for shot, I feel like Nick has more of the shots. I feel like he's got both back shots and both side shots. That's 4 out of 8, and then the most muscular is a toss-up.
Yeah, so, but if
Yeah.
Andrew could win 4 other poses,
That's true, but I don't think Andrew's
Back lat spread.
winning all the front shots.
so how do you have him?
I don't know, man. Right now, I think I would have to go
Side tricep.
based on conditioning. I think I would have to go Nick, Andrew, Samson.
Based on the first call out,
Dominoes and thighs.
I have Andrew ahead of Nick.
Where's Samson then? 3rd?
On the first call out, Samson was in the
I
second.
know he was in the middle.
Last
I
time
know.
this evening, your favorite, most muscular.
Well, I mean, look, if they're looking for balance first, Samson's got the most balanced physique in my opinion. But if they're looking for conditioning,
It's Nick or Andrew.
yeah, that's right. So it's going to depend. But as far as balance goes,
But who has the best combination of everything?
well, and that's the thing. Judging on the screen, we can't really tell if Samson's condition is better than the oil that, you know what I mean? Like on the
Prejudging, back to you,
Wow.
Bob.
We're gonna go to sleep tonight confused, not knowing what's going to happen. And this is the beauty of this sport, that tomorrow
what a great show.
tomorrow we have a confirmation round, and a lot of things will be decided tomorrow.
Yeah.
These gentlemen are right back here on the main stage for the finals tomorrow night. We're going to find out who gets crowned Arnold Classic champ for this year.
Well, a lot to digest. I mean, you guys could make a case easily for that.
Like, I don't really know who is winning, but I think it's between Nick and Andrew Jack. But Samson Dauda had his own as well. But Samson Dauda had a little bit of oil off, so you couldn't really see his physique. But I think the winner is gonna be within Nick and Andrew Jack. Andrew Jack really came in today not to play. Andrew Jack really brought it today. Andrew Jack may be a future
Because we
Olympia.
expected a
And
lot
Big
from
Ramy is
Samson,
within
and
the
we saw a lot.
4th to 5th
Was he the same
position.
condition as the Olympia? I'm not quite sure, because I watched it off stage at the Olympia, and right now I'm looking at the screen, so could be. But if I had to choose one who made the biggest improvement, it's absolutely Andrew Jack.
So the biggest improvement would be Andrew, and I would agree with you there. But is that improvement enough to jump ahead of Samson and Nick, who beat him at the Olympia? Because I do believe Samson's condition is a little better. I think Nick is the one who's the closest to the same as the Olympia.
Yeah. So and is that necessarily
It's not a bad
plus?
thing. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
It's not, but
Yeah.
it's also maybe not a plus because there's they want to see some improvement.
Yeah.
And there's only 10 weeks. I mean, what they did in 10 weeks, Andrew,
Yeah, it's incredible.
it's incredible.
It's awards time. Let's go back after the
Ladies
set
are
now.
ready to go. We're going to bring it out our lineup on stage and awarding from 6th to 1st place. We have all the results in at this time. So if I can have our presenters for 6th place on stage. Awarding the 6th place award tonight. It's my good friend Joe Binley from Project AD. And a former Arnold Classic champ, Mike Ashley, in the house. Award and presented to Allison Kramer.
So far, Janet, any surprises for you?
Allison's Kramer was one of my favorite routines that I liked. But again,
This who's gonna win the
the
classic today.
fitness routine was
Right.
judged more than the
2/3.
physique round.
All right, now
All
it's
right, into
top
our
three.
Top 3 money spots. Presenting the 3rd place award from Train Heroic, Miss Lily Friel. Along with Victor Martinez, they will take the 3rd place award, the 3rd place check, and present it to
Who you guys think is gonna win the classic tonight? I don't know, guys.
Michelle Frida Mensa.
Oh, good for her. Amazing physique.
Very impressive.
Amazing physique. Lots of energy in the routine. And a lot of strength moves in the routine that were executed very well.
Her pro debut as well. She was very impressive. Really liked her physique.
I can't wait for the classic. But I think
All right, here it is.
Top
Ramon
two.
gonna win.
Jacqueline and Ariel. We had a little We had an argument about
Yeah,
this.
we
I
did.
feel like Ariel.
I think I'm the odd man out. I'm the odd man out here.
It's really late here.
Fuad, you're never.
I'm just doing it just to be disagreeable. I'm not actually. I think either one could win.
Yeah.
Ariel's probably, like Dennis said, the favorite going in because of her
Presenting
previous win.
the second place award from the Strength Company, Mr. Connor King.
I have to say though, I did think Jacqueline's routine
Please
round
take the second
was a little bit
place
more
award.
elegant and well done.
The second place check to our runner-up this evening,
Here we go.
Jacqueline Baker.
Oh, here you go.
That's okay. I like Ariel.
Two-time
I like Ariel
champion.
too. So congratulations to Ariel.
Wow.
She definitely deserved to win.
I really like Jacqueline's her routine was really impressive.
I
thought
agree.
she
Yeah.
did really well. Yeah.
Lots
really
of energy
I just thought everything was very crisp and concise. It
and
wasn't.
fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very graceful on the stage.
Well, Janet, those were your top two coming in. Those are the two you said you thought would be the ones to beat, and you're genius. Well done.
Well,
And
her
presenting
physique,
the
the
first
judging round of
place
the
award
physique was
from
very
Pro
comparable
Mr.
to
Stacey
Ariel,
Kaufman.
but Ariel had it in the bag. That was pretty evident.
He will take the first place award, the first place check, the title of 2023 Arnold International Fitness Champ, and still Arnold Classic Champion, Ariel Qatar.
Congratulations to
Wow,
her.
congratulations.
2 Arnolds in a row, eh?
That's tough to do.
I mean, that's incredible.
How soon does she start talking about the three-peat?
Now, most
it's-
you know what's funny? Most competitors, I don't know if you experienced this, but most competitors I know, they'll go out, they'll eat something, they might take tomorrow off, and then they're right back to it.
Oh yeah, that's the
So by
competitive
Monday, you're
mindset.
back.
By Monday, she's thinking Olympia.
She's
There's a game plan.
Yeah.
And as a champion, you have
Folks,
to
how
be.
about welcoming Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Ariel Kadar gets the big interview.
Thank you, thank you. I have to ask you a question because, and that maybe it's a question to all of you. You all look fantastic. Oh man, I was sitting right out there in front. I mean, I looked like an idiot looking at you, staring at you. I was so in awe of those performances. I mean, how long do you train every day to be that flexible, that strong, and that quick and jumping powers and the acrobatics and all this stuff? I mean, how much do you train?
We train a lot. I mean, fitness is tough because
Be more specific.
okay. I personally train my routine at least 4 or 5 times a week, but that's because I don't actually train my routine as often as some of these other girls, but that's because I have a lot of injuries. I think all of us are honestly on a different training schedule, if I had to be really honest with you, but we all obviously put a lot of effort into this routine and performance to put on the show for you, Arnold, specifically, obviously, but also the fans, and it's a lot of work, but we love it.
Well, let's give them all a big hand for the great effort that they're making here. Thank you very much. Thank you all for the great work you're doing. We are very proud of you, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Well, my dream just came true too. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
So Arnold Schwarzenegger making the presentation.
All right, thank you, Arnold.
Ariel
Ladies, we got
Kadar
some
gets it.
pictures. Let's put those awards
That's
down, please.
2-time champion now. Janet, how
One
hard
big
is it
shot in the center.
to do that? I mean, to come back and what she did last year, I know we still talk about the Terminator routine that she did. She comes
So I
back,
think
backs
it's
it up,
gonna be
gets
the
it again.
bikinis
I
now.
mean, she definitely
All
brought
right,
it. She
thank
did
you,
her
ladies.
work that she needed to, conditioning-wise, physique-wise. Also, her routine was very well
Yeah.
put together, very intense, and just kept you like drawn in. Like I couldn't, turn away from it. But I think overall, between both judging rounds, it was she was in the front lead.
I know you had leaned towards Jacqueline, but
No,
she
I was
top two.
I was just messing with you guys. I knew it was going to be. I was
Don't
gonna
backtrack.
be, no. I knew it was going to be tough to overcome Ariel, and she did look awesome, and her routine was awesome. I think Jacqueline did do a good job, and she put up a good fight. But Ariel's the reigning champion, so it's going to be You got to knock out the champ.
It's hard because you have so many different fitness routines that are different styles and very unique and individual to themselves. And you can love different styles, but then, of course, you add the other element of the judging round of the physique, then one's going to come forward above the other.
Yeah, that was an impressive show. Let's go back out to the stage and the Wellness International Awards.
Yes.
All right, Dennis, I'm going to call it now. What do you think? Alexis or
All
Ryan?
right, our ladies in place presenting
In
the
first?
6th place award.
No, third.
Third, I have
Michael and Emma
Alexis.
Henderson.
Alexis in third?
Yes.
I'm going to say that too, just because her condition is better. But I think Rayanne's a little more complete.
They will take the 6th place award and present it to Andrea Horenko.
That was her debut, I believe, right? Yes.
Her presentation was really nice, the way she moved, very fluid and graceful on stage, and that's very important for wellness, to be able to present very confidently and just show you're out there having fun.
Yeah.
It looks like this is her first show ever.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to. I think we're going to see a much better competitor next time, because once you stand on stage with the best, you start to see what you have to do.
Presenting the 5th place award from Evolve, Mr. Joe Fournier.
Yes, we just turned pro last year.
Yeah, it's her first show.
Yep.
She earned her pro status here at the Arnold Amateur.
Yep.
They will take the 5th place award and present it to Marissa Andrews.
Okay, so one of the sisters
I
is
wonder
top 5.
if that causes any family drama.
No, she also
Just joking.
Marissa got 7th at the Olympia, and Sonny
Sonny
got
got
16th or 17th.
Yeah.
So she's got bragging rights in the house.
Yeah. Well, Marissa has a little better flow to her physique. She doesn't have, the glutes are the same size as the legs, and all that kind of proportion works together.
So Marissa Andrews in
Presenting
5,
the
Andrea
4th place
Horenko in
award,
6.
representing Vade Nutrition, Mr. Joe Johnson.
I don't really know anything about this. But I know that they got 2
Please take
sisters.
the 4th place award and present it to Alexis Adams.
Oh.
They went with the more complete package instead of the
That was a little surprise
condition
for me.
pack. I thought it was a toss-up, really, because I think Rayanne has a really
Fourth
good
place,
record,
Alex
too.
Adams.
She
Alexis
was
Adams.
5th at the Olympia.
I'm
So,
tired.
she's a great competitor. I think Alexis's condition was better, though, but not enough to overcome.
All right, into our top 3. Presenting the 3rd place award, representing Pro Tam, Mr. and Mrs. Kaufman coming to the stage. They will take the 3rd place award, the 3rd place check, and present it to Ryan Fogel.
Brasiliana.
Definitely had a great
Fogel.
presentation as well. Very fluid, very graceful. These ladies work incredibly hard, but to have that kind of confidence out on stage and in front of
Can't
everyone,
wait to classic. My eyes are closed.
not easy, but they make it look effortless.
Presenting the 2nd place award
Who you got, DJ?
from Tipico IFBB superstar, Mr.
I still
Sean
stick with
Ray.
Angela in first.
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page there.
John, please take the 2nd place award, the 2nd place check, to our runner-up this evening, Angela Borges.
No way.
Shocking. Wow.
That means I'm going to have to shave my beard for tomorrow.
You almost.
So that was a bit of a,
I was not expecting that.
oh my.
She looked incredible.
Does that mean Cassandra walks away with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I think
That's-
Earth
there's
is
no
gonna
other way.
win the.
There's
No,
no other way.
it's gonna be second.
That's
But
shocking.
me
Not that Cassandra doesn't have a
personally,
great
I
physique or
prefer
great record,
Earth to
but
Ramon.
I think we were all
But
kind
I
of in
think
agreement that we
Ramon.
thought Angela had the
And
more
Judges
balanced
like
physique.
Ramon.
the first place award representing Angel Competition Bikinis, Miss Kara Jones.
But that shows how close they are to. I mean, this
Well,
really,
for me, they're
And
actually
Mr.
very
Mike
close. It's just
Ashley, IFBB superstar and former Arnold Classic champ. They will take the first place award, the first place check, the title of 2023 Arnold Classic Wellness Champ, to our winner, Cassandra Gillis.
Congratulations,
they are,
Cassandra.
yeah, they're very close. I was basing my decision on
condition.
well, no, for me it was presentation.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt like Angela was presenting her
I feel
physique and
sleepy.
walking a little
Well, I
bit
think
more
we have the
elegantly,
classic
and
after this.
her
I
presentation
can't
was a little
wait,
better. That was
guys.
kind of what my
Can't wait.
entire basis. And I think there's a little
But
bit more.
I hope
I like the abs on Angela. Maybe that's
it's just
Well,
like
she's got a smaller
stuck out.
upper.
it's just
she's got a
like
smaller upper
tomorrow.
body.
I wish
The first place award,
wish
But
and
Cassandra, well
and
deserved.
Jack
I mean,
can
no doubt.
win the honor,
What's
not
that?
Nick Walker.
She won.
Yeah.
This is just
You
it's
can
what I
really
like.
argue either way.
Right.
I
Yes.
think
Yes.
First and second.
I think tonight's gonna be.
A quick question.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What does it take to be a winner? Is it just training? Is it diet? Is it training your posing, performance? What does it take?
It's everything. Really believing in yourself when other people don't believe that you can do it, and also having a great support team, a great coach. Yeah, it's everything.
How much training do you do every day?
Every day, I only train about 4 to 5 times a week, mostly legs and glutes.
Every day?
Every other day, yeah, because I came from the figure category originally, so I had to bring down my upper body to transition to this category, so I don't touch upper body at all.
Wow.
You don't touch
Yeah.
Upper body.
upper body.
No, I don't train upper body.
Well, you explained it really well. I mean, we all enjoyed it. Thank you very much for explaining it so well. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations. You look fantastic. Thank you.
Wow, that's interesting to know coming from figure.
I think Arnold is a little bit shell shocked that
Yeah.
I don't train
Train.
my upper body.
And she dropped the 4 or 5 times a week. He was
Yeah.
expecting the
Yeah.
7 days in a week.
Well, back in Arnold's day, that was normal. With 7 days a week,
Twice a day.
hours on end. Yeah.
Mhm.
Congratulations to these top 6 wellness international.
So wellness is done. Fitness is done.
All right. Thank you, ladies. We're going to have Cassandra stay right there in the center.
There are the final results. Cassandra Gillis just getting
So
the
let's
nod
see
over
who's
Angela
gonna win the
Borges,
classic now.
Rand Fogel, Alexis Adams, and Marissa Andrews, your top 5, with Andrea Herenko, Amanda Burnett, and Sunny Andrews finishing in 8th. So that's no trainer per body, PJ.
Yeah, I mean, if she was a figure girl before, she was probably way more muscular. So, in order for her to, fit into this category, she probably had to lose a lot of muscle.
You know what I find interesting is where is Cassandra's placing from the
All right. I'm going to
Olympia?
begin, folks. Your Arnold
4th.
Classic
Fourth
So she was
place, yeah.
behind.
Cassandra Gillis.
She was actually behind Angela at the Olympia, and then she's actually leapfrogged her. So she took the time she needed in between the 2 shows to make the improvements and jump ahead.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I think now we
A
have
lot
the
of hard
classic.
work up on the stage, and well-deserved, and congratulations once again. In fitness, it was Ariel getting it done.
Yeah,
Cassandra
we
Gillis
have the
gets it
classic.
done in wellness.
Oh,
And now we're going to turn our attention back to the stage, and this is Classic Physique.
Once again, we'll be awarding our top 6. However, we do have a Best Poser Award
We'll go to who?
in our Classic Physique
I
division.
think
That will be
Mike-
given out by
Michael Urs.
our
Or
good
Urs,
friends at
that's where I was
High-Tech
going.
Pharmaceuticals. They will take the Best Poser Award and present it to
I'm going to say Mike.
Urs Kalasinski.
that's
mean-
present on.
It was a great routine.
Yeah. What do you like more?
You know what? I didn't think. I know Urs want to have a little bit of fun and add the breakdancing to the end, but I liked his physique if it would have finished with just the dramatic part.
Look at Victor in a suit. Wonder what it took for him to put on a suit.
Look at Urs. He's on a roll.
All right,
Like,
thank you, Victor.
Urs won the best poser award.
So
But I
that's
think
extra
if they give
$10,000
Urs the
10
best
G.
poser award, that means he's
Well,
not
they
going to
probably
win.
judge
the
the
Told he wanted
physique
with the
a
worm,
little bit too.
folks.
What's that?
They probably do judge the physique a little bit too when
Yeah.
they decide for the routine. So
Yeah.
if you're in better
So
condition,
the
you might get
conditioning
the
matters.
notch,
Yeah.
All right. Anyone want to make their weigh in? What do you think? Who's taking it?
Oh, Ramon.
Ramon
Done.
Yeah.
But we've seen
And they will
surprises
take
before.
the 6th place award and present it to Junior Jaworski.
Junior Dubowski, 6th place.
I think the only toss-up for me is going to be between Alex and
Mike.
So he's going to be in 3rd place there. If they go for shape, structure, or if they go for condition.
Got to get the pictures, gentlemen. All
guy
right,
hard as
congratulations,
nails.
Junior.
Good for him. Look at those legs.
Presenting
Shredded.
the 5th place award, representing Europa Sports Partners, Mr. Justin Weeks. And he will take the 5th place award and present it to Courage Opara.
Oh, Courage.
Wow.
Courage, 5th.
That's 5th, right?
Your favorite,
Yep.
Todd.
I know.
Yeah.
The name alone should get him top 5.
Opara.
So it looks like
So now it's going to be
he
Alex
beat
or Mike.
out Brown.
Yeah, no, we knew that, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
remember, they moved Brown out, and they left Courage in the center. So that one's not shocking to me. We're just, here's where we're going to see.
Presenting the 4th place award, representing Celsius, Mr. Paul Macharnas. Marchinaris. Sorry about that, Paul. Please take the 4th place award and present it to
Second, Mike.
Sommerfeld.
There we go. So we were right.
Yeah,
We-
Mike.
We decided that they would go conditioning first. Alex does look great, though. I think Alex deserves that 3rd place spot. Especially in classic. I think in classic conditioning holds a little bit
So
more
important,
weight.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for top 3.
Presenting the 3rd place award, our good friends from Project AD. They will take the 3rd place award, the 3rd place check, and present it to Alex Cambronero.
All right, good for him.
Alex. 3rd. I think the 2nd is ours.
He's got a very, very nice physique. He's very complete. He just doesn't have the wow factor that Urs and Ramon have.
And
But
presenting
but a very,
the
very
2nd
complete
place
physique.
award from Bait Nutrition, Mr. Joe Johnson once again. He will take the 2nd place award, the 2nd place check, to our runner-up this evening, Urs Kolosinski.
Second.
Remember,
Ramon
Urs
won.
already has a $10,000 check.
Yep.
I love that they do a posing award. Gives them the opportunity to kind of really highlight, showcase
Yeah.
the hard work they put into the posing routine and award that.
I think it's nice for the fans, too, honestly, to see posing routines that are actually like choreographed and well done and thought out. I thought Arnold was right about what he said about
And
Ramon.
presenting the 1st
I thought his
place
poses were a little
award,
bit quick.
representing our title sponsor, Mutant.
You want to hold the poses a little longer just to make sure the
IFBB Hall of
photographers get
Famer,
good
Mr.
pictures.
Sean Ray, IFBB superstar Mr. Victor Martinez, and they will take the 1st place award, the 1st place check, the title of 2023 Arnold Classic Physique Champ to our winner, Ramon Dino.
Good for him, man. He worked for it. That conditioning is pretty outstanding. Very few bodybuilders or classic competitors I've seen that have been in that kind of condition.
Close last year, finishing second in 2022. He gets the win in 2023.
Talking about his posing, I know what he was doing. The music he was posing to had a faster beat, and he was trying to hit a shot with each pose, with each beat.
Here he comes with the first place award, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Are they giving out jackets now?
It looks like it.
He's so excited.
He's so excited just to be talking to the governor.
So tell me now, how much training did it take to win here today?
I'm trying every time, but my English is bad. But I thank you, God. Thank you, everybody. Thank my dad, my mother. Thank you for inspiration, for the motivation. Your stories. Oh, shit's crazy, my man. Shit's crazy.
Congratulations.
That's real.
We're very proud of you. You look fantastic. You deserve to win. And thank you all the competitors here. You've done an extraordinary job. It was obviously a very close competition, but you were absolutely perfect today. The best symmetry, size, definition. Your posing routine was excellent. So congratulations. Let's give him a big, big hand.
Posing too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he wants to pose with.
No. Arnold doesn't feel like posing tonight.
No.
I think he only get.
All right.
Wow.
Well, no major surprises other than maybe in wellness, but Ramon sticking to script, and you guys called it. Urs finishing second with Alex finishing in third, and just like the governor said, he had the stuff. We'll start with you, DJ. Final thoughts on what we saw today, and looking forward to tomorrow.
I mean, that was to be expected after prejudging. Talking about the open class competitors, surprise for me is that Rami might not be in the top 4 or 5. And that's surprising to me.
Yeah.
Even though I think
Shocking.
he looked better than he did at the Olympia.
Yeah.
So but that shows you how hard it is when you stand next to people, who are really, really well conditioned.
Classic physique
So
goes
these
in the
are-
books. Ramon, Courage, and Alex. You need to stay out and do a little more work.
Okay,
Ramon
guys.
making
I
the
think
deserved
I have to
win.
go now. I'm
Do you
tired.
really want to have a pose
Thanks
off
for
with
everyone
Arnold?
who-
Is that
Well,
what
I
you're
No,
looking
he
for?
wanted
what he
I-
wanted
to
to
do
do is
his pose, Arnold's pose.
Arnold did that with
Thank you.
Cedric.
Cedric a few years ago.
Next time,
There's a lot of
see you
girls
tomorrow.
like, as a trying to do